I am Matt from Breakhard, joined by Cam, former NASCAR Jackman. How's it going, Cam?
Going well, man. How are you?
Oh, well, I'm actually really excited that we had a race where we didn't talk about Aero for once in our lives, and all around pretty good race that we saw in Richmond. Honestly, both races I thought were pretty good.
Yeah, so I've got to bite the bullet a little bit here.
Let's hear it.
Uh Last week I kind of said that Richmond sucks and we should bulldoze it. And then they come out and they produce probably a top 5 race of the year.
Top five races of the year, probably one of the, if not the best, short track Gen 7 race, one of the top two or three of it.
Oh, for sure.
I'm drawing a blank on trying to find one that I thought was better than what we saw on Saturday night.
Only one I can think of, I mean, of next gen, the only one I can think of is maybe the um Martinsville when Blaney won to go to the final four, but that's about the only one I can think of.
Yeah, and that uses the same tire as this one as well. So, um, yeah, not
Imagine
the
that.
yeah. Imagine that. Imagine the soft tires. I did see Bozy pointed out that he thought that SVG would have a good run going into this weekend, and somebody on Reddit responded to him with SVG's finishes with this tire, and this is just a good tire for him. 12th place last fall at Martinsville. Led half the All Star Open this year when they used it as well. Where else did they use this at? Bowman Gray had a good run there, and then a P14 obviously this past weekend. So maybe
Yeah, I
SVG
mean,
is just needs these tires.
well, it's because he's got to actually, you know, not wear the tires out. And the
Yeah,
way he shifts and the way he drives does that very well. So,
not a bad thing.
it
Not a
doesn't
bad
look
thing
like,
at
are
all.
we live?
We are live. Um, our chat isn't showing up in our screen here, which
Oh,
is the
that's good.
confusing part. But it is live because I'm watching us right now on YouTube where there is a chat happening. So
Why is it not?
it's a good question.
That makes sense. If you're watching this and or listening to this, we're sorry, but technical difficulties. And I have to say, it's my fault that we're running late. I coach high school football, and practice went a little long, and I had to eat dinner. So
It happens. All good. I will run the chat the from the YouTube interface side of things here, and then we'll just keep going how it is for now,
yeah,
unless of course it wants to pop back up. So
yeah. I mean, I got it pulled up here too, so I'm looking at it as well.
cool.
The purple crayon, what a name!
Purple Crayon is losing their mind right now in the chat. Bristol Tire Wear Race Iowa 2024 is the highest rated. All right, thanks, Alex. Yeah, I remember that now. Thank God the
But
blue
like,
collar team
I
finally won.
who what?
Thank God the blue collar team finally won.
No, so back to back. Are we
Back to
giving
back.
it to him? Are we giving it to him?
Yeah, I mean, he won the race last year, right? Like, the record book will forever say that Austin Dillon won. Like, if I pulled the NASCAR record book up off the shelf, obviously it's not updated to last year, but eventually it will say that, Austin Dillon won this race. So,
I don't know what's funnier, the fact that we're debating this or the fact that you have a NASCAR record books on your bookshelf behind
listen,
you.
there's a couple of different rule book, or not rule book, record books. There's also Formula One ones up there. So, yeah,
That's hilarious.
just in case the internet crashes, we need to have physical media. Come on.
You know.
So Austin goes back to back. Uh, I would say at the end of the race, he had the best car for sure. Their second
He had
best
the
car, I would
best
say,
car of the whole race.
yeah, I think Bubba would have been in that mix as well. He led 123 laps on Saturday.
Yeah.
Obviously, the tire falling off on pit road, not ideal for him. Second race this season where Chase Briscoe's crew has had to put a tire back onto somebody else's car that's not them, which I think it was Freddie Kraft when I was listening to a little bit of DBC earlier today was like, this is the second time this year that James Small has been yelling over the radio, put the tire on, and Chase Briscoe's on the racetrack probably wondering what the heck is happening right now.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'll be honest. I saw someone on Twitter that was like, "Oh, they need to not only suspend the 23 crew, but they need to suspend the 19 crew as well. And I'm like,
I saw that. I know
why?
exactly the account that you're talking about as well. And yeah, that was a really dumb response to it.
Yeah.
Austin Dillon is the Lance Stroll of NASCAR. Well, Rowdy, to that, I'm not just, you're right from a nepotism standpoint. At least he's won races. Lance has a podium, 2 podiums in his career, 3 podiums maybe? Whatever. He does not have a race win, though. Schedule still coming out tomorrow. Would expect that. It appears.
We'll talk about that here in a little bit.
Yep. But we'll stick with right now, Austin Dillon winning. Were you secretly hoping for a caution?
Yes.
Okay, same. I just wanted to see how this would have repeated itself if, in fact, there was a caution at the end of this race.
I wanted to see ultimate chaos. We've said it before, and I'll say it every day. I love chaos.
Yeah.
And I want to see chaos.
I don't typically wish for cautions at the end of races. I want races to finish how they're going to finish. But in this situation, I wanted to treat Austin Dillon like he was a test mouse. And I want to be like, okay, we saw how you handled scenario 1 last year. You're met with the same scenario this year. How will you handle it? Will it be the same or will it change? What are the different variables here? And ultimately, we never got to see it. But
no, we didn't.
Good run by him.
I would have loved to have seen it, and I also would have loved to have seen what would have happened, right? Like the ultimate, hey, this is what's going to happen. A late race caution is always going to be good no matter who's in it and no matter what we're doing. Mm-hmm. And I would have loved to have seen, maybe some chaos. I'm okay with that.
The chaos would have been interesting, but I thought this race was really good without needing the chaos, right?
Oh, for sure.
Great tire wear race, great strategy race all around. Super refreshing to not have to talk about aero this weekend.
Or strategy.
Or, I mean, we had strategy talk just in terms of tire, but no fuel strategy.
Yeah, it wasn't the strategy of, okay, we have to pit now because we can't pass on the racetrack. They could actually pass on the racetrack. It was strategy of putting them in the best position to be able to make the most laps on those tires.
100%. And we kind of saw that with Richard Boswell did an absolutely fantastic job calling strategy for the 3 team. And as soon as Austin Dillon cleared Ryan Blaney when they're racing side by side, clears him, takes the position, immediately pits.
Immediately.
And that was the race winning move there because Boswell wanted to be the first one to get to pit road. He did not want to let the 12 basically undercut them or short pit them, however you want to refer to that. He pits, the 12 stays out for 4 extra laps, and that was the entire race right there.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, and they said it on the pit crew. That 12 crew is phenomenal. Worked with those guys, loved those guys. I mean, they're great group of guys. But that 12 crew is a phenomenal crew, and if you pit with them, honestly, Blaney probably wins that race.
There's a chance, yeah. I wish the 23 didn't lose his tire, and then I wish that the 12 had pitted at the same time that the 3 did, just followed into pit road, because I think that could have been a really fun 3-way battle for the win. Ultimately, it was Austin coming, getting back out on the track, having like a 3-second lead, and then it was Alex Bowman trying to chase him down. From there, Bowman got mad at the 33 of Jesse Love. I went back and watched it. I didn't see what Alex was mad about, and I think he was just mad in the moment.
Yeah, he was just mad because he wanted them to basically roll over and let them pass him so that they could keep going, but he couldn't pass them.
No.
What makes you think you're going to be able to go up there and catch the 3 when you can't even pass the cars that are already lapped?
Yeah, it's a good point. Yeah, it was it was a bummer, and then he brake checked the 88 of SUG after the race, but
is that what happened?
Mm-hmm. He wasn't happy about it. And
that makes no sense.
I kind of get it from his standpoint because it's a Chevy teammate, but ultimately it was a Chevy that went on to win the race.
Casserole, Team Penske teams ever lost a tire in the one hub? Yes, they have. Yes.
Cam's like, yes, I did it. Yes.
No, I didn't do it. I did not do it, but I was there. And I think he was on the 2 at the time. He's actually the front changer for the 12. Has had one fall off on the track. Remember last year or 2 years ago, when when the 2 got in that big wreck at um, um, Homestead, and it was like
Yeah.
30 laps into the run and lost his tire.
Yep.
That's happened. I mean, yes, they have. The actual very, very first one was Trackhouse. It was actually a
was it?
car, but it was Trackhouse at Daytona. And what was that? 22 or 21, whatever.
22. Yeah.
It was a Trackhouse crew, but it was a colored car.
That's interesting. So we had Austin go on to win the race. Obviously, that now changes the entire playoff points because, well, he was 28th in points going into Saturday night. Winning, you're in. That's the rule of the game. Is it unfortunate? Yeah, it sucks for some people, but those are the rules. So we have to abide by said rules. Tyler Reddick now sits 15th in the points, plus 89. Alex Bowman on the cut line, plus 60. Buescher, minus 60. Listen, you need 62 points to advance. Bowman can do that.
I was about to say, do you see a world where Bowman can jump Tyler Reddick?
Oh, yeah. I think that there should be cause for concern in that 45 shop this week about Daytona, because realistically, Tyler Reddick gets caught up in an early wreck. He's done for the day. Alex Bowman scores stage points and then just finishes mediocre. Alex Bowman will advance on in points.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
unfortunately, I mean, you and I have said it all along that we think it shouldn't be winning you're in. It should be the top, or at least I've said I think it should be the top 16 teams. I'm okay with the playoffs, but I think it should be the thing is we should do the top 16 teams make it in, no matter how you've won or what you've won.
But then drivers won't try to win, Cam. That's what they say.
But it's a race.
It's a race. They're going to try to win.
To win, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah.
Trying to lose? Like,
despise that sentiment where they're like, well, they're incentivized to win now. If they didn't have win and you're in, they wouldn't try to win as much. Yeah, they would. Every single one of these guys wants to win. They want that trophy.
Yeah.
They want to have that bragging right. Like, that's what they're here to do.
Even if you're in a lower tier car, you are trying to do the best to try to get up to those bigger tier cars. The pit crews are trying to do the best so that they can be put on one of those house cars. Yeah. They are trying to do the best. It is a race. We're competing, people.
I mean, heck, Cody Ware said this week that he's hoping to be one of those 16 drivers next week in the playoffs with a win this weekend at Daytona. Like,
and he can technically do it.
He can technically do it. Will he?
No.
But he could.
He could.
If
he could.
Cody Ware wins in Daytona.
Okay, here's my question.
Shake my head.
If Joey Gase pulls a ultimate win and wins in the 44 car, does he make the playoff?
No. He has to start every race.
He's got to start every race, right? Yeah. Has Cody Ware started every race, though?
Yes.
He has?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah, he's a chartered entry over there.
Yeah.
Surprisingly,
early in the points, though. Hey, screw it. Riley Herbst. How about this? Tyler Reddick wrecks early. Bowman jumps him. Riley Herbst wins, knocks Tyler Reddick out of the playoff.
I'll lose my mind. They'll be interviewing Riley Herbst on the front stretch, and you're gonna see this tall, lanky man climbing over the fence to get down there and yell at in his face, and then me escorted out. Just kidding. I would never do that.
Oh yeah, you're going this weekend, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, we'll be there this weekend. So two incidents happened in this race. One, Daniel Suarez just drove through Ty Gibbs, and then resulted in Ty Gibbs tagging Tyler Reddick. Reddick, not happy about it, drove Suarez up the track, kind of voiced his displeasure there. I felt bad for Ty Gibbs because he's out there on old tires trying to make his strategy work. Gets moved out of the way, which he probably would have moved out of the way coming off of 4 to let Suarez go by, and instead ends up getting sent there. Suarez got a top 10 out of the day, so congrats to him.
That's back-to-back top tens.
It is. Yeah. Trackhouse had a triple top 10 last week at Watkins Glen.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you had Kyle Busch, who just spun out the 19 of Chase Briscoe. And then,
So, okay.
I know,
Here's
I know what you're going to say.
Okay.
Go ahead.
What am I going to say?
That it wasn't Kyle Busch's fault.
I'm not saying it wasn't.
Mhm.
He had a hell of a run. And when you're in a position that Kyle Busch is in, where he has to do something, he's got to take it.
Yeah.
And like, yes, the 19 tried to make a pass as well, but he had to try it. And then on top of that, it almost, like, when I was watching it live, I was like, oh crap, because it looked like he bounced off the wall.
Mm.
And that's when he came down, and I forget who it was. Those two guys got into each other, and they smoked up, and then he just kept going and ran right into the back of the 19.
Just ran in the night. So, like, yeah, obviously Chase Briscoe maybe got pinched down a little bit by the 5 of Larson, and then it was kind of a chain reaction. The 8 runs into the back of him, spins him out, causes a big wreck, and then coming out of it, the 8 seemingly looks all right.
Through it.
Chase Elliott missed the wreck, and then all of a sudden Chase Elliott just gets right rear hooked into the wall, and his day was done from there.
First DNF for the 19 this year.
I know. First time they finished back-to-back races outside the top 20 since 2022.
That's insane.
I know. Oh, we got to get rid of Allen. You guys are the most consistent team.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Which,
I don't understand.
Whatever. But they'll never be happy. Doesn't matter who's the crew chief there.
Yeah. One thing we did not talk about, and it's not on your list, Team Penske came to play.
Yeah. It's unfortunate for everybody that was hoping to not have a Penske car win the title this year, because I'm sorry to say, if they make it to Phoenix, one of their cars
is going to win.
Yeah, they should be by far the favorites. They should be negative numbers in the sports book positive numbers, negative numbers. Negative.
No, negative.
Negative.
You're
numbers.
right. You're right.
Big time sports better over here.
Yeah, I know. Me. That's me. Sorry. I'll take that one out.
Yeah, they better be the odds-on favorite, because they've been not good this year. And then all of a sudden we get to a flat track, short track, and boy, did they come to play. All 4 of their cars in the top 7.
They finished what, 2, 3, 4, right?
Yeah, plus Barry and
3, 4, 5. It was
3, 4, 5 plus Barry in 8th, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Barry finished 8th. So not ideal for the rest of the field. I guess the only saving grace is that Alex Bowman ran well for Hendrick Motorsports, but is he going to make it to the Final Four? Kyle Larson used some pit strategy to get up there. Chase Elliott was running well. So if you're a Hendrick Motorsports fan, maybe you can take some solace in that. Denny probably should have finished better than 10th, but Denny and his up and down relationship with speeding penalties once again came to a head this weekend. Somebody messaged me and said that, are you ready to shave your head when Denny wins the championship this year? And I was like, I'm so confident that I will not have to do that. Yeah.
If Denny Hamlin wins the championship this year, I will shave my hair off.
How much hair do you have right now? Okay.
I will go bald if Denny Hamlin wins the championship.
I've got a big head. I'm going to look dumb as shit.
I mean, I do too. I wore a size XL helmet in football. Like, I don't have a small head whatsoever.
Got to house all those brains.
Yeah. Not much up there.
I'm trying to give you credit.
I'm a walking CTE person.
I'm not laughing at the CTE part. I'm laughing at the CTE
person. I was going to say something else.
We could have used man, human,
person,
dad.
alien.
Like, we could use so many different things, and instead we just use person. Yeah. So Dillon ends up winning the race, like we talked about. It was, I wouldn't say there's any shocks in the top 10 other than the fact that, like, Josh Berry and those guys kind of got things together. Zane Smith was on pace to have a top 10, got an 11th place finish, still good there.
Not a bad day.
Not a bad day at all. One thing I want to note, 2 drivers that started in the 30s end up in the top 10. 4 drivers that started 20th or lower end up in the top 10. That is a sign of a good race
Yeah,
when you have comers and goers.
I mean, Logano started last.
Yep, 38th.
Yeah, he started last and finished what?
P4.
Fourth?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, great comeback from him after he had those issues in practice. Also, want to point out Ryan Preece, he just fell apart. 35th, 4 laps down. They tried
what happened?
I believe he got a penalty at one point, and running long doomed them. Their whole race just fell apart right from the beginning. But he led 60 laps. They ran that entire first stage on one set of tires, and I think that was just the wrong move because they needed to get stage points.
Yeah.
They end up with 14, and I understand the long thought there of being like, if we run long here, we're going to have an extra set of sticker tires laying for later in the race.
Yeah, but then they use them in the second stage.
I know that's what I mean. Like their whole thing fell apart immediately.
Yeah, they used the extra set in the second stage and went like 2 laps down in that stage.
Yeah, it wasn't ideal for him.
Hocevar's pick. Okay, we've got to talk about it because pit crews were not great this week in general. It was not a great day for pit crews. You had, and the 23, I've seen people say, oh, that's on the jackman that the tire fell off. It is not. As soon as that front changer pulls the gun off of the hub, that jackman is supposed to drop the car. And that's exactly what he did. As a front changer, you are not supposed to take that off of the hub unless you have it on there.
Mm-hmm.
And it was not on there.
No.
So, not on the jackman. And then you had Hocevar, who had back-to-back pit stops that were just not great.
No, not ideal for him. Bad pit stops combined with a strategy that just was a tick off of what he needed it to be.
Well, I mean, if those pit stops go well, I think he finishes top 5.
Yeah, he ends up finishing a lap down in 15th. Yeah. Hey, SVG, 14th place finish. And then we had Kyle Busch finishing P16. Not ideal for him.
Broke up on me. What'd you say?
I said Kyle Busch finishing P15.
Not ideal. I thought he was going to have a better day.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie to you.
It was
no,
bad.
P16.
P16. Yeah, my bad. P16. And
yeah,
then
15 was Hocevar.
Allmendinger finishes 22nd after starting 3rd and looking strong in that first stage.
Looked, both of them.
Yeah.
Them and Hocevar, Priest looked really good in that first stage.
100%.
Like, you go off that first stage, Priest is running away with it.
Yeah. I feel like that's just kind of Priest. Remember when he got the pole for Stuart Haas at Martinsville? This was like 2 years ago. And it's like, okay, like maybe this is Priest's year. Wrong. Was not Priest's race, rather. I mean, I don't know what they need to do, but they're now headed into Daytona this weekend in a must-win position. And I think that's where things get super interesting at because you have... Huh?
I want chaos.
I think you're going to get it because you have desperation on the minds of every single person out there. Think about this. You have Chris Buescher, who's won at Daytona before. Ryan Preece, who's flipped twice at Daytona. Excuse me. Kyle Busch. You have Kyle Busch.
Wins at Daytona to flips at Daytona.
That's all he's done. You have Kyle Busch, who came close to winning this race last year, came close to winning Daytona 500 2 years ago. Ty Gibbs, who, no offense to Ty Gibbs, more than likely is going to end up in a gigantic wreck. AJ Allmendinger, Brad Keselowski.
He's pretty decent at Daytona. He's not great, but he's decent.
Is. I just don't know if I have faith in them to get it done. Brad Keselowski, wild card. Carson Hocevar, who knows?
Yeah.
McDowell has won here before in the Daytona 500. Then you have Eric Jones. He has a win at Daytona. John Hunter Nemechek. Zane Smith, talented in a fast car. Same with Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Like
those Fords are always fast here.
I looked through the list of people who have not won yet, and the only people I'm really going to count out here are probably going to be Cody Ware, Cole Custer. Like, I don't have a ton of faith in those guys getting it done. Riley Herbst, but everybody else on this list, like even Todd Gillen, 31st in points, still has a solid opportunity to get this done.
Yeah, 100%. And let's say, so Team Penske, we can both agree, has had a terrible year for Team Penske standards, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say they've got all their cars into the playoffs, but
all their cars in the playoff.
By their standards, it's not been the best because every car is a single win team. Yeah,
still in.
Oh no, I'm not discrediting the fact that they're in. I'm just saying that like we expect them to have multiple wins per car.
Yeah,
especially at 12 and 22.
Even if let's say you go off of the top 16 teams, right?
Yeah.
All but one are in.
Yeah.
The only one that's not in is the 21.
What do you mean? 21's in?
I'm saying if you go off the top 16 cars on points.
Oh, sorry.
Like we were talking about early. Right? If you do that, right? So your teams would be the 24, the 9, the 11, the 5, the 12, the 20, the 45, who could not make the playoffs.
In 7th place in points.
The 19, the 48, who could not make the playoffs.
9th place in points.
The 23, the 17, could not make the playoffs.
Yeah.
The 22, the 60.
Is on the outside looking in.
The 1.
Winner. The 2.
Did he win?
Yeah, Coke 600.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot he won the Coke 600.
Yep.
The 2 and the 8.
Yeah. So your 2 outside are Josh Berry and Austin Dillon, 25th in points.
Yeah.
Yeah. SVG's ahead of Austin Dillon in points, too, by the way. I know some people don't want to have that conversation, but, you know.
Your dogs are going crazy.
Oh, my goodness. The neighbor's dog's out barking. Mine's barking. Hang on a second. I'm going to shut the door.
You're good. I want chaos. Someone just said they should make Daytona a wild card race for the playoffs. I mean, it essentially is.
Yeah, like a one race elimination for the playoffs would be crazy.
I mean, but it essentially is.
No, like we go into it 16 car field, 12 cars.
12.
Yeah.
Wild. That would be
wild
awesome.
Time. Well, that was kind of my like quick fix for the playoffs would be to have a wild card race. And in my mind, that would just be the Southern 500 because I think you can pair a crown jewel around that because it creates even more, urgency there. Have 3 races to end off the season. But hey, if you want to put Daytona as the first wild card race, like, okay, let's get crazy with it.
Yeah. The Mask of Fear. Sorry, we are having a little technical difficulties with our chat.
Yeah, I don't understand what's going on there.
It's not working for us for some reason.
I think it might be because we have 2 hosts on this, but
maybe.
Yeah, since we haven't had that happen before.
Yeah,
not sure.
We'll fix it for next week. So yeah, sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, that's
good.
No. Yeah, Mask of Fear says super chat's not enabled. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened here, other than the fact that maybe it's because we kind of set it up different this time. I don't know. Yeah. Either way,
blame Matt.
I mean, honestly, it comes down to probably on my end here where I was like, oh, we got everything set up just perfect. Wrong. That's fine.
We're still working out the kinks, guys. We're
the live control room.
Whoa.
Oh, there's a live control room.
Uh-huh.
But I don't have a... How do I... Oh, no. Yeah.
What'd you do?
I know what I did on this one.
What'd you do?
We'll have to fix it next time.
Matt messed it up, like I said.
It's fine. We set it up from a different from the back end this time instead of doing it kind of on the fly, which is why it changed. But we should have monetizations turned on, so we're good everywhere else. Turn that on. All right. Still don't have the chat though. I'm glad we're all going through this together here.
Yeah.
It is what it is. So we will fix that for next week and figure it out. So yeah, apologies about that, guys. Yeah, you can enable it from the control room. Thank you, Mask of Fear.
You're welcome.
It's just you commenting. All right. Let's move into the Truck Series race real quick. From Richmond on Friday night. You're not going to believe this when I tell you it, but Corey Heim went to victory lane one more time.
What?
Unbelievable. 7th time this year. I said in my video, he probably should have 12 wins this year, 13 wins even. Like, the guy has been lights out, and he's been taken out probably 5 times in the closing stages of these races.
I was about to say, I think it's more than that.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, unbelievably good. Majeski was the best truck on Friday night. He ends up getting tagged by his teammate Matt Crafton, RIP, not dead, just going away.
He's finishing the season, right?
Finishing the season, yeah.
Okay.
He's going to finish
it. I thought I just couldn't remember.
The way that their press release read today, it read really weird where it's like Matt Crafton's going to conclude his full-time driving of the 88 car at the end of 2025. Like, it didn't mention retirement, but it also didn't mention any future plans. It was just an oddly worded statement. Yeah. So he will not be back in the 88 truck next year. 25 full-time NASCAR Truck Series seasons for Matt Crafton.
That's
crazy.
Wild.
Do you know what Matt Crafton's first Truck Series race was?
I'm going to say Daytona of 2020 or 2000.
Close. It was 2000, but it's a season finale in 2000 at California Speedway, Fontana. And then he hasn't missed a race since then. It's wild. He also did another fun stat real quick. 1 season for KHI and then went right back to ThorSport.
Wild.
Crazy. And in those 585 starts that he has, 15 wins.
Yeah. So I was talking about this with one of my buddies today. And, like, he was Truck Series racing. Like, you turned on a Truck Series race and you thought he was going to win. Basically, essentially what we see now with Corey Heim.
Yeah.
All right. Where we think that every time there's a truck race, he's going to win. And that's where we were with him. And he just kind of tanked. Right? Like, I don't know what else to say. And, like, I was talking about it. What it felt like was he was so good because those trucks are so hard to drive. Mm-hmm. And there was a lot of one-off drivers in the Truck Series. And now you've got a lot of people that are becoming Truck Series drivers and are doing really well with it. And that's how they're working their way up.
Yeah. For me, Matt Crafton has always been sort of that veteran presence of the Truck Series here. And I would say over the last couple of years, I don't know if it's him kind of losing his care of being that veteran status, but like we obviously saw him kind of jump Nick Sanchez there at Talladega a couple years ago. Yeah. He seems to have given less of an F in the last couple of years, which I think part of it too is just him sort of struggling with his future in a sense, because he hasn't won since Kansas of 2020. So yeah, he's like struggling with his own career mortality in a weird sort of way. And
but I mean, he's still going to go down as a top
as a Hall of Famer,
Truck Series driver of all time.
I mean, heck, he won a Truck Series championship in the playoff elimination format without ever winning a race. Something NASCAR hate. Brian France had to be so furious when that happened. Just shaking his fist somewhere.
Like, you mother.
100%. Yeah, could not have been happy at all. So Crafton gets into the 98 of Majeski, spins him out, kind of ruined Majeski's night from there. Majeski just wasn't able to rebound from that. And then it was just Corey Heim. We had a restart where, You had Majeski still blended back in second. I think that's worth noting. Spins out, still blends back into
which is
second.
wild.
Crazy how far ahead of the field he was. But then on the restart, it was just Heim, the 7 of Sammy Smith, the 77 of Corey LaJoy, Majeski. Majeski kind of got swallowed up a little bit and then just could never get back around them. Heim goes on to win the race. Sammy Smith with a second place finish. Corey LaJoy with a top 5 finish as well. And then Caden Honeycutt in that 52 truck for the first time this season finished P10, started 11th, finished 10th. Solid night, uneventful, solid night for them. That last race of the regular season. Now next week at Darlington 2 weeks from now, Darlington. Yeah, they will be starting their playoffs.
Because so it goes. Oh, that's what I was pulling up right now was their playoffs, and it goes what Darlington. Round of 10s, Darlington, Bristol, New Hampshire.
Darlington, Bristol, New Hampshire. That's a decent round because you're getting a few different types of tracks in there.
Does Caden Honeycutt move on?
How many is he above right now or below?
It doesn't say. It doesn't say on the website.
Oh, hang on.
He's below the bubble.
Why doesn't it show that?
It doesn't say.
That is awful. I do believe that he is 2 points below, if I remember correctly. Because I think Jake Garcia is only like 3 or 4 points below.
Yeah. I think he moves on. I think he could possibly win Bristol.
Who doesn't advance out of that?
I'm going to say the 13 and what was it? Darlington, Bristol, New Hampshire.
Yeah.
I really want to say the 98.
I think the 98 advances because it has Bristol and New Hampshire in there. And flat tracks, Majeski's good at. Short tracks, Majeski's good at. So I was going to go with that. Enfinger feels like an iffy one to me. I know they get it together in the playoffs, but I just haven't seen that speed out of them consistently this year. Raja, I have a little bit more faith in right now. I think Darlington's going to play into him a little bit in 2 weeks.
I almost said Raja, but I think he could do really well at Darlington because he likes Darlington.
I think Darlington and I think Bristol could fall into his favor, at least points-wise. I'm not saying he's going to win them, but I think points-wise he can be pretty good there.
Someone said Garcia and Hemrick don't advance. Hemrick falling from 4th to not advancing would be insane.
It would be, but it wouldn't be the craziest thing. I mean, they did swap complete crews and everything.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah.
It would be insane.
It would be insane. One other thing from the Truck Series race on Friday night. Well, 2 things. One, Fox broadcast was just god-awful. And then 2, the 33 of Frankie Muniz at one point was just outrunning Tony Breitinger an embarrassingly large amount.
Which is sad.
And those are not the same. Those are not the same trucks. Like, not even close to being the same trucks.
Not even close.
Breitinger, I know she brings a ton of money with her into the sport through sponsorship deals, but like performance-wise hasn't even developed a little bit.
And you and I have talked about this in the past. Is yes, she brings in money, but all of her sponsorship comes through Toyota. So like, even if Tricon wanted to get rid of her, they can't.
Well,
everything comes through Toyota.
Yeah, so instead of her deal being with TRD, traditionally how Toyota drivers deals are done, her deals with Toyota marketing instead is how it's been explained. Yeah. So she's basically a marketing spend for them instead of a, performance cost, essentially.
Yeah, it's essentially what she is.
Yeah, it's wild.
Which is sad. But no, that Fox broadcast was terrible. I think I texted you and we went to commercial, not even split screen, commercial after 20 to go.
It was really bad. It was so bad. The commercials were bad, but also the Michael Waltrip Dawson Sutton thing just absolutely killed me in the moment because he just goes, wow, hard hit for Dawson. And then they showed the replay, could not have been a lighter hit. I mean, when I say the truck went like this, like that was the level of hit that Dawson made with the wall. And Michael's like, oh, he's trying to catch his breath. What?
So I didn't watch the whole race because I had a football game on Friday night. Well, scrimmage, but a football game on Friday night. So I came home and caught literally like the last 50 laps of the race. But from what I saw, the broadcast was awful. Like
So bad.
historically bad on even on Fox standards. And go ahead.
Historically bad. And then you have guys like Kenny Wallace who hop on the internet on Saturday morning and they're like, oh, I was out dirt racing. I get home and I see all these tweets about people being like, oh, the broadcast is horrible. What are you talking about? Watch the broadcast and tell me if you think that's good. Like, I'm tired of the Kenny Wallaces of the world coming out and just being like, oh, everything's fine. Like, this is what it is. This is good. This isn't good at all. This is high school, AV quality production here. Just absolutely terrible at times.
Kyle
The remote
Petty
booth
saying-
doesn't work with Fox.
Or we haven't even talked about it. Kyle Petty saying that the Gen 7 car is a great car.
I don't even pay attention to what Kyle Petty has to say because I truly do not care what Kyle Petty has to say. Kyle Petty has not been relevant in my brain for the better part of 20 years. Like, Kyle Petty can spew to people that want to listen to him, but I think for the rest of us that have functioning brains, like, no. Are there good things about this car? Yeah. This car races great at intermediates.
Great.
Phenomenal. If it has good tire wear, we saw they can put on a good race.
Yeah.
Does this car struggle at a decent number of racetracks? Absolutely.
Pretty much every racetrack.
It does. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm tired of Kyle Petty. I'm tired of people giving Kyle Petty attention is really what it comes down to. Says me, a guy who posts every single day on the internet being like, give me attention. I'm self-aware at least.
Oh, Lordy.
All right. Moving on from the Truck Series race into top 5 tracks. That's something we talked about. So a couple weeks ago, we did our top 5 drivers in the Cup Series. Got a lot of heat for it, a little bit of heat for it. That's fine.
We got some heat for it.
Let's do our top 5 tracks. And are we just doing the Cup Series?
I don't care. What do you
I
want?
I only thought about the Cup Series, so
That's fine.
I'm just saying Cup Series then.
That's fine.
All right, go ahead. Start us. Do you want to go through your list first?
No.
Okay.
I was gonna go 5, 5, 4, 4, 3,
Okay.
3, 2, 2, 1, 1.
Perfect.
You go ahead because I'm still trying to figure out in my order on what. And here's the thing: Are we doing it off of how we feel or how the racing is?
Strictly, well, I went off kind of how good the racing is, but also tracks that I like.
Okay.
So this is a personal preference for if we're going to get it started off real hot here at number 5 for me. In terms of races I really enjoy going to, Chicago Street Race is my number 5 because I think that is an absolute phenomenal race to go to.
That's your 5?
Listen, it can be an entertaining race. It's also a very fun race to go to. It's a fun city to visit. I enjoy Chicago Street Race.
I hated it.
I know you do. I know you don't.
I'm coming at this from a pit crew side too.
Oh, from a pit crew standpoint, Chicago would be like last on my list.
No, Miami.
Okay.
Miami,
The wall.
Indy
Yeah.
suck. Let's see. My number 5. If I had to go number 5, I am going to say Darlington.
Oh, that's my number 4.
That's my number 5 is
Okay.
Darlington.
Yeah.
And the reason it's my number 5, it's always hot as balls.
Always.
Always hot. And we can't park inside.
Ooh, that's annoying.
You have to park outside the track.
I go number 5 because one, the racing is typically really good there. The Southern 500 is my favorite race on the schedule. And visually, it always
It's a
looks
great
great.
race.
Golden hour at the Southern 500 is one of my favorite things ever. The pictures that come out from that are just absolutely phenomenal every single time.
Beautiful.
It's perfection.
So Darlington's your number 4?
Darlington's my number 4.
See, we're going off of straight Cup Series, aren't we?
Yes.
So I'd change mine. Give me. No, that's going to be my number 3. Crap. Because I wanna do my number 3, but that's my number 3. Because I know my 3-2-1. It's just figuring out who I want to put at that 4.
Yeah.
Give me Michigan.
Ooh, okay.
Give me Michigan.
So you can actually see my list.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
But that wasn't even.
Yeah.
Like,
No.
it's a great race. It's where I did my first NASCAR pit crew race. I almost wanted to say Charlotte, but I think the racing at Michigan is a better race.
Yeah, I had it at number 3. Strictly,
Yeah.
and that's recency bias because I thought this year's race was actually really good.
Very good.
Now, it could change, but I think as that surface wears a little bit more, it's going to become even better than what it is.
Yep.
All right, what's your number 3?
Daytona.
Ooh, okay. Daytona's so much fun.
Yeah.
It just is.
And I almost put Talladega at 4.
Fair.
But because of the racing lately at Talladega, I can't do it.
No, I get that. A
But
track I thought about putting in my top 5, but I didn't. Charlotte Oval, but I just don't like Charlotte layout a lot at all. I think it's one of the I just don't like their infield. I don't like the walk to the racetrack. Like everything about it feels a little bit outdated, and that kind of played into my thought process.
I can't do Charlotte because it's another one I have to walk in from the outside.
Yeah. There's every single space within
It's
Charlotte
taken.
Motor Speedway is taken. There is
Oh,
no
yeah.
room. Yeah,
None.
it is tight, especially on Roval weekend.
Oh my God, it's awful.
Nightmare.
It's awful. All right, who's your number 3?
No, Michigan's my Michigan's
Oh,
my
Michigan
three.
is your
Yeah.
number 3? Okay.
Yeah. My
Okay.
number 2.
No, I haven't done my 3.
Oh, I thought that you just did it. I thought you said
Oh
Daytona.
yeah, I did. I did Daytona.
Yeah.
I did Daytona.
Okay.
Sorry. You're
My
right.
number
You're right.
2 is Homestead. And I know you don't like Homestead. From a racing standpoint, I love Homestead.
See, I disagree.
You don't like multiple lanes, tire wear,
Yes, it is, but
Tyler Reddick
The-
going around the outside.
the amount of times I have fallen asleep literally on the wall at Miami is a lot.
I get that.
Like cars going by, track is hot, and I'm like I'm slumped. I've never liked Miami. When the championship race left Miami, I was happy.
Well,
I
guess
don't
what? We're going back.
I know. right. My number 2. You ready?
Yeah, good.
Bristol.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Bristol.
Not for baseball, but for racing, it is actually pretty good.
Bristol is one of my Friday night, Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night race at Bristol under the lights. There's nothing better. I don't care how many people are there. There's nothing better than a Bristol night race.
No, I agree. I might do media credentials for Bristol just Thursday night, though, because we have the ARCA race happening with one Cletus McFarlane in it, as well as the Truck Series race that night.
Yep.
Yeah,
I might go.
I'll see. I don't know if I'm going to yet, but I was thinking about that today.
It's only 2 hours from my house.
It's only 5 hours from my house.
Checks
And I
out.
got to drive through Barberville, Kentucky.
Hey. All right, who's your number 1?
Number 1, I'm going to go with, again, recency bias in the Gen 7 era, Kansas Motor Speedway. Kansas Speedway.
That's your number 1?
It produces great racing. Do I ever want to go? I've been by the track. I've driven past that track multiple times. No part of me has ever wanted to go to a race there. I I did think about going next month strictly to take a picture in the garage area to tweet out at Nick Bromberg from Yahoo to be like, I came all the way to this racetrack and you couldn't even drive 30 minutes from your house to be here because you're a bum. Um, so there's a chance I show up at Kansas, but it's never appealed to me to go to. It's not a destination, but the racing in the Gen 7 era has been really, really good. Albeit the spring wasn't that great, but I still enjoy it.
I'll tell you this. Of places that we go for a pit crew standpoint,
Yeah.
the top 3 places we go are Nashville, in no order. Nashville, Vegas, Kansas. We go to Kansas and we go out at Kansas City Live downtown, and it's a freaking blast.
Is it?
It's so much fun.
Huh.
So much fun.
Well, maybe I'll have to try it out.
It's like literally every year we go out. I've been absolutely hammered at KC Live and had to go from KC Live to the airport, and it was great. So that's your number one, right?
My number one. What's your number one? Also, real quick, in the chat, I will address what the chat is talking about when we get done talking about this.
Okay. Atlanta.
Okay. Somebody said
Atlanta.
no new ATL at all. Cam's coming through.
Atlanta is my favorite. I'm from there.
I was gonna say there's some bias there.
Okay. Old Atlanta I did not like. I went to races at Atlanta all the time. I was closer to Talladega than I was to Atlanta. And so, like, I really want to put Talladega on my list because Talladega has always been my favorite track.
Yeah.
But, like, the racing right now is terrible, so I can't. But Atlanta right now is exactly what Super Speedway used to be. Is what we grew up on Super Speedway racing, and it's what made me fall in love with the racing, with NASCAR.
100% agree.
And therefore, it is right now my favorite track.
No, I don't disagree with that. It is a very fun track, and admittedly, I just left out super speedways just because I'm petty, I guess. But it has been very fun.
Okay, Kyle.
Damn it. Got me. All right. The chat has been talking about, so I guess on Door Bumper Clear today, Freddie Kraft talked about Colligan and Ram, and then Bob Pockris added in things to get interesting up on the RCR campus, and Freddie said there could be an announcement this week. There's been a lot of talk about this over the last month and a half.
Yep.
I know that I've been privy to some discussions about this. I will just say where there's smoke, there's fire.
Yep.
I don't know when an announcement could be coming. I have no idea. I just know that there's been, when we say that Ram has had conversations, Ram's had conversations with more than just Colg. I think Chris Rice coming out and saying that they've had conversations really just sort of stoked this fire, right?
Yeah, for sure.
They've definitely had conversations, and it makes sense when you think of it from a business standpoint for Colg Racing. 100% makes sense if that's the direction they want to go down. And I know people are going to be like, well, what's going to happen to their Chevy teams and everything next year? I will say this: they don't get a ton of support from Chevy as it is. They're the bottom of the Chevy pecking order. So without Chevy support, if that's the direction they decide to go next year, they're not losing a ton.
No.
Like they don't get sim time the same way that a Trackhouse, Hendrick, Spire gets sim time, even an RCR. Like they're down on the pecking order.
Yeah.
But in terms of what's going on here, it's tough to be like, yeah, this is happening. I would say all sides have played cards close to the chest. Rams had conversations. That's all I can really say at this point. With more than just Colleague. Just Colleague's, I
Oh
think,
yeah,
the first one that has addressed it publicly.
yeah. And I mean, if they're not talking to all the teams, I mean, it'd be dumb on Rams' part, right? Like at the end of the day, that's what they're trying to do is build their brand.
Yeah.
And so they're trying to get. I mean, obviously they're not going to go to four. They're not going to go to the big three, right?
Yeah.
Like you're not going to go to
Penske's not changing back to Dodge.
no,
If Penske wanted to be with Dodge, they wouldn't have left Dodge.
no.
Like Dodge had a full Gen 6 Cup car ready to go, and
Yeah.
Penske was like, deuces, we're going to
Deuces.
go drive Fords. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a reason they left in the first place,
Yeah.
right?
I will say from what I've heard about this Dodge program, there's a substantial amount of money behind it. So I'm hopeful for whatever comes out of this that they are competitive and that they are here for a while. But in terms of teams, don't have anything concrete on that. I know they've talked to some drivers. They have a list of drivers they would like to work with. So
I am curious on if that does come to fruition, what they do with their cup team for next year. If they just run like a blank slate, if they do run a Chevy, just the Chevy body,
Mhm.
I'm curious.
they'll still run a Chevy body. They'll just won't have any factory support.
It'll be a kill it year.
Lame duck season, essentially. But they have
Because
drivers under contract.
You and I both know what's happening to their other programs.
Yes. So we'll see what happens coming out of that. I don't have anything, super solid to report on it. Listen, I have the press conference schedule pulled up. It has not been updated for Daytona this week within the NASCAR media site. So whenever that does get updated, if there's an announcement on here, I'll be the first to be like, hey guys, and there's an announcement happening.
I mean, if you're gonna do it, is there a better place to do it?
No.
There's not.
No. World Center of Racing. That's what the wall says.
Right? Like either you do it there or you do it in Phoenix. And I
Yeah.
don't think they're gonna wait till Phoenix.
I have a feeling that they would do it this weekend if they're going to do it.
Yeah.
Before the playoffs, because you don't want to take away from the playoffs in a
Correct.
sense. So we'll see. We'll see what comes out of that. Again, wouldn't be shocked if it is. Wouldn't be shocked if it isn't. Kind of that direction.
I wonder if they announce everything.
What do you mean?
Like if they announce what all their programs are doing.
Oh, I think it'll just be trucks.
Dodge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So probably the only chance Colleague has of becoming a tier 1 cup team. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. Does Dodge still have to check with the big three to make sure that they don't switch? How does that conversation go? Check in with the big three to make sure that they don't want to switch. And how does that go?
Oh,
Sir-
like if they go to Penske and ask them or whatever, is that what he's asking?
I mean, yeah. I'm willing to bet Cletus will host a truck race at his track soon. It'll be interesting. Yeah, they talked about Crafton earlier. I don't necessarily know about that one.
Cletus?
I did. Well, I had a conversation last week with not an exec, but somebody that works within the front office of a team that's not going to Dodge. And one of the questions he asked was Cletus brought up in any of the discussions I've had with people about it? And Cletus' name has not been brought up yet. Not to say that it won't happen, but in terms of people I've talked to.
I've heard some rumblings of him.
Yeah.
But that was back with the team that you and I talked about.
Yeah.
First.
Yeah, which sounds like that's definitely not happening.
That team's not happening with it. So that's the only rumblings I've heard of him. I would love to see him.
I mean, the man just built a Chevy bow tie pool at his house, so
yeah.
Not that means anything because he's got a Ford Raptor and everything else, but yeah, America.
Yeah,
woo. Do expect the schedule to come out likely tomorrow, though.
Yep.
That will be nothing crazy on it that you haven't already seen about it. Mexico off, Chicago Street Race off, Chicagoland in, San Diego in. Sounds like Darlington's going to get moved up to March. Sounds like Richmond's going to move from August to May. Loudon will be out of the playoffs next year. Not sure what's going to
Good.
replace it. Huh?
I say good.
Yeah, good. In terms of what replaces it, I would love to see Nashville take its spot.
In the playoffs?
Just from a market standpoint, I think it's good. Although crowded market at that time of year, you got the Titans playing, you've got
Yeah.
Tennessee football, you've got Vanderbilt football for people that pay attention to Vanderbilt football.
You have Tennessee football, but Tennessee football is on the other side of the state.
Yeah, but it's not that far. It's like 2 hour drive, right?
It's about a 3.
Okay.
And Vandy football brings all 10 people.
Well, I mean, like Tennessee football still matters. Like people are going to be tuning in for Tennessee football. People are going to be going to
Correct.
Knoxville for those games.
Correct.
Like I said, you got the Titans too. Whether or not they have a quarterback, I have no idea. Oh wait, they do. Cam Ward.
Cam Ward. I mean,
Okay, I forgot about
they'll
Cam Ward.
win 3 games this year.
Yeah, good for them. Pat on the back. They can open their new stadium soon.
Hey, that stadium's gonna be beautiful.
It's going to be nice. The Bills' new stadium looks great too. I kind of wish we could get racetracks to build awnings.
Dude, don't give Bristol any ideas.
They're never going to build a roof at Bristol. I'm tired of Marcus Smith saying, "Oh, I want to put a roof over Bristol." Do you? Do you know how much money that's going to cost?
So in the chat, people are talking about Adam Stern linking Honda to Trackhouse.
Yeah, that was another one. Trackhouse is not going to Dodge. I can absolutely tell you that.
No.
That's not happening.
I think it could happen.
Yeah.
I mean, if there's a team out there that's going to go and it's going to be a tier 1 team, I think they're the only one.
They're not. I mean, I'm trying so hard right now to toe
The line.
because I know the Dodge sources. Like, and I know what's probably going to happen.
Yeah.
It's not going to be Trackhouse, though.
No. For sure. It's not Trackhouse, for sure.
No.
Anyway.
Yeah. It's tough. I want to, there's so much that we can say, but like, there's so much that still can change.
For sure.
As well. So it's not worth talking about yet because it's such a fluid.
Oh, it's changing every day.
Yeah. It's a bummer. But a bummer just because we want to talk about it. That's what we're here to do. Just
we'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it. Maybe we'll talk about it next week, the week after. At some point we will talk about it. Yes. Once everything sort of is settled here.
I'm excited to see the schedule though.
Yeah, same here.
I wish you and I've talked about it. I want Atlanta to be the July 4th race.
Well, guess what?
It's not.
It's not. It's going to be Chicagoland.
Which does not make sense.
Which honestly is fine by me because I'm not going to go to the 4th of July race next week or next year anyways. So I'm like, all right, I have no intention of going to Joliet anyways. So, all right, put it on the 4th of July. I don't have to worry about missing it.
Better be a Saturday night.
Saturday night would be the 4th of July. So, and I think that makes sense because it's 250th anniversary of the United States. Like,
yeah,
all of that makes total sense. And then Iowa, there were some questions around Iowa. Jordan Bianchi kind of lost his mind on the teardown this week and was like, unequivocally, it's returning, blah, blah, blah. All right.
Jordan Bianchi lost his mind.
Jordan can do his own. I'm not sure if you're aware of this or not, Cam. But Jordan is the only person that said tire wear would produce good racing. He's the only person that's been saying that.
He's only one.
Only person. It's just a genius. The rest of us haven't been saying the exact same thing for like 4 years now. Or forever, honestly. But like in the Gen 7 era, like, hey, can we get some tires that wear out here?
Someone said that Atlanta needs to be the championship race like the old days. I'm down for it.
No.
A super speedway championship race. Could you imagine it?
Yeah, it's like when the people are like, "Oh, put the final race of the season at Daytona." Are you insane?
No.
Don't give anybody any ideas here.
No. NASCAR doesn't know what to do with themselves anyway, so let's not give them any ideas.
Does Haas and Hayek combine forces in the near future? Would the Wood brothers ever leave the Penske alliance? No to the Penske or Wood brothers part. Hayek and Haas, I would highly doubt ever do that. Legacy keeps flirting around with the Haas situation over there, so we'll see how that plays out. I could
see them buying it.
I don't think...
Okay, so this is my biggest question I meant to ask when we were talking about Colleague. If they go to Dodge, right?
Yeah.
Who's their pit crews? because now they use RCR or excuse me, Trackhouse pit crews.
Yeah, they will.
I mean, you can go over lines like the 34 was pitted by Gibbs for a couple years. Like you can go over lines, but it's very rare nowadays.
No, I don't disagree with you. They will definitely lease.
No, for sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're leased now.
Yeah. Sorry, I was looking at. I think one thing, Jimmy Johnson and that Legacy Motor Club team got an influx of cash this year with Knighthead Capital, Knighthead Wealth Management buying into that team. And that's why you hear all these rumors about them either spending $45 million for a Rick Ware charter, wanting to buy Haas. They have money.
They do.
Their owner, Tom Wagner, has $9 billion in assets under management. So like they can leverage like that. This is what they do. They
my God.
invest in the sports teams. What?
Someone said 3 race championship round of Atlanta, Daytona, and Talladega.
No. You're crazy, Alex. Relax.
Relax, Alex. We don't need that in our lives.
Not right now. We don't.
It would be chaos. We love chaos. But
we do love chaos. All right. So yeah, expect the schedule. I'm actually more excited about the Truck Series schedule than I am
what they do with the Truck
and
Series.
what they do. Yeah, because I think there could be some changes coming there. There was a wild rumor we heard a couple weeks ago about them adding a substantial number of races.
I heard 34.
Yeah, that was, and then I think that was quickly cleared up, but that's not happening.
Which would be insane.
Unaffordable. It just doesn't.
Oh, for sure.
Also, Fox would never.
No.
Fox would never.
Fox just needs to go away. Anyway.
Hopefully they sell off. All right, let's wrap this up here. Give me your driver of the day.
Mr. Logano.
Yeah, it's hard to
argue against that.
Last to fourth. He and Larson came from 30th to 6th. Like, good runs through the field for both of those guys. Impressive runs, for sure. Honestly, I guess we got to give it to Austin Dillon as well.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about Richmond. Dude's just good.
Dude, if we raced Richmond 4 times a year, he'd have freaking.
He'd be the Dale Earnhardt of NASCAR. Yeah.
He loves Richmond, man.
Did you see the stat about how Saturday night at Richmond was the most laps than 3 cars led since 1998 Daytona 500?
Wild.
Yeah, crazy. And he was in victory lane for that race. Move of the race.
It's got to be him going and pitting early.
Okay, I was going to say, yeah, it has to be Richard Boswell's call to pit. Cleared him, pitted immediately, which in the moment, I was like, damn. And then I was like, nope, this makes so much sense because he's going to be able to gap him. Yeah. Yeah, no, Boswell definitely deserves that. And hey, they're headed to the Southern 500 in 2 weeks rather to start the playoffs. Guess who won the Southern 500 last year? Richard Boswell atop Chase Briscoe's pit box. Not saying the 3 is going to come out with that speed, but I'm saying Boswell might be a weapon we didn't know about. Boswell's got a gun. Watch out. 2 tracks. Actually, yeah. Wait, was Richard Boswell his crew chief when he won at Phoenix in 2022?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so. I don't think they've ever had a different crew chief.
Move of the race is Bubba going into someone else's pit. I mean, yeah.
That's smart.
I mean, it was smart. I mean,
Genius
that's what you're going to start seeing is if they lose them on pit road, they're just going to go into either teammates or another manufacturer's pit road. The pit crew situation with Kaulig is interesting, but isn't the more pressing question who would build their engines come 2027? There is time. The Kaulig Nation guys pointed out Evernham had less time. I would say the understanding is that if they do go Dodge, that they would eventually, the Cup team would become Dodge. Am I wrong?
No, I would assume that's what it is. Obviously, for the Truck Series, it doesn't matter. They run Ilmore spec engines, so they don't have to worry about that for next year. In terms of a Cup and Xfinity program, what I've heard is that they've got it sorted already. I genuinely don't know what sorted means, like who's going to build them, but I was told that it's been figured out.
Yeah.
So
it'll be built.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that.
They'll have it ready to go. I would not expect Roush Yates to be building them, but somebody will be building them.
Somebody will be. Who is your final 2 in?
I'm gonna be unpopular here, and I'm gonna say Bowman and Reddick. I don't think
You're
we get a new winner.
such a wuss.
I don't think we get a new winner. I want to say Kyle Busch. I want to say Kyle Busch and Alex Bowman, or Kyle Busch and Tyler Reddick. I just have a feeling that we're going to have somebody that's won already survive the mess and be all right. Who are you picking, Kyle Busch?
No, because I keep picking him and he keeps doing terrible. It's starting to piss me off.
Austin Hill's in this race. I think that's who you should pick.
Let's not.
Interestingly enough, Austin Hill's in a race where RCR needs to win. Stacking the field. Who are we picking?
I am picking driver of the Chevy
If you pick Carson Hocevar.
Spire Motorsports 77.
Ugh.
Carson Hocevar to win at Daytona. And Alex Bowman to be the last entry.
Fair. I don't know if Carson has the patience yet, but he will have the speed.
Or Todd Gilliland just says screw it and comes out from 31st and makes the playoffs.
I would love to see that. Todd's a good guy.
I love Todd.
Interestingly enough, if you're a good guy, I'm like, hey, yeah, let's you can just win your way in here. If you're not a good guy, I don't care. Yeah, Jeff said move the mic closer to your face, which I thought was hilarious because you immediately went down and just started talking into it.
Is this better?
Oh, it actually does sound better.
Does it really?
It's a little distorted, but yeah, it's louder. Daniel Suarez, I don't care. Okay, casual. John Ray, John Ride, Bubba Wallace. Stenhouse wins and pisses people off. All right.
We love Todd. I pitted for Todd. That's Todd Daytona 500 car from last year. His bumper right there.
I'm working on trying to get a helmet for a driver.
I have. So that is Raja Caruth's rear bumper.
We need,
from Martinsville 2 years ago. That is his front bumper from Martinsville 2 years ago. That is the Stephen Parsons 44 truck.
Oh, yeah.
From Phoenix last year. I have another piece of Joey Gase's car back there somewhere. So we got pieces.
If my background also wasn't my work background too, I would add actual sheet metal and stuff to it. But I've got...
People love your skull pictures.
Bobbleheads. Oh my God, people love the skull pictures.
People love them.
Honestly, I cannot find a link to save my life, which if I had one, I'd send it out and let this person make bank, whoever made them. Yeah. But yeah, I've got nothing. So yeah, cool. Headed down to Daytona this week. I'll be there for Friday night and Saturday night.
Carson Hocevar win his first NASCAR race.
We'll see how that goes. I'm also doing something else in Daytona, which I guess we'll probably...
The Riley Herbst win knocking out Riddick is so funny. That
oh my God.
Dude, I would love it. I would absolutely love it. I want chaos. I hope they all wreck. We have chaos 4 drivers racing for the finish.
So, Xfinity race Friday night, Cup race Saturday night, Hurricane staying offshore. I'm doing something on Saturday that I can share on Saturday. So I think that'll be pretty fun as well.
Vote at home, please, Matt.
Yes, it's Florida, so I have to take it. But I am going to take a different rain jacket this week to see if that changes our skill. I've got 4 of them. We'll see what happens.
Sir Wood Roaster. Wood Roaster. Besides Austin Hill, who is any other open entries? I know that the 44 is Joey Gase. I don't know if it's been released yet, but that is the 44.
He was on the entry list. You've got Joey Gase. The 78 is racing.
Who's in it?
Oh, hang on. I thought I had Racing Reference pulled up.
Where's
my apologies, everybody.
Where's old J-Ski when you need him? Watch, you probably won't have it up yet.
Yeah, it doesn't have it up yet. Well, Racing Reference didn't have it up yet. J-Ski has
got
it.
Yeah. Yep, he does. If it'll load,
Oh, I got it right here.
Joey
Joey
Gase,
Gase, 66 of Casey Mears, 78 BJ McLeod, and
Casey Mears.
33 of Austin Hill.
Casey Mears is in the 66.
Oh, forgot to talk about this real quick.
BJ
O'Reilly
McLeod
Auto
too.
Parts.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to the NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts series, coming to you in 2026.
We're as fast as O'Reilly delivery.
I just want them to sing the jingle. Like, I want them to sing the jingle.
O'Reilly
Auto
Auto
Parts.
Parts.
Yeah.
Ow!
That if they have to do it. Like, if you
have
want your bonus, you got to do it.
That would be awesome.
I'm here for it.
And they all have to do that. Ow! Mears has a Roush Yates engine.
Oh. Casey Mears gonna be scooting.
It doesn't matter. It's a Carl Long car. It's gonna fall apart on the way.
2007 Coca-Cola 600 winner, Casey Mears.
That's wild that he's in this race.
I know. Wants to get to 600.
BJ McLeod, baby.
Beej.
Oh, Beach. Austin Hill.
Natalie Decker's in the Xfinity race. Yeah, you're right. Rocket.
Yep.
That's all the mentions she's gonna get. Gonna be terrible.
Hey,
All right.
those cars are gonna look good though.
They're gonna look great. They're not gonna go for her car's
Hey.
not gonna go anywhere. The other ones will.
Josh will do well. Josh does well at Daytona.
Oh yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. Her car's not going anywhere. The other ones will be fine. Also, we have Alpha Prime entering 4 cars this weekend. They bought the owner's points of the 5 from our motorsports, so they entered the number 5 car for Cesar Baccarella.
So the green car, I have a piece of his Daytona car from
Nice.
2 years ago.
Well, guess what? He's back in Daytona again this weekend. All right. Let the people know where they can find you.
You can find the podcast on Twitter at Closing Laps, on Instagram, or excuse me, not Instagram, and YouTube at Closing Laps, on TikTok at Closing Laps. Probably not this week upcoming, but I would say probably in the next couple weeks we're probably going to do these, start moving these to the Closing Laps Twitter or Closing Laps YouTube.
Yeah.
Probably here in a couple weeks. So definitely go follow that, and hit the subscribe button and then the alerts button. And then we're also, I said YouTube, right? I said Twitter, I said TikTok.
Yep.
Make sure you guys go follow those. We'll be putting out videos and stuff on there. And then you can find me on Twitter at _Full Send Racing, the complete opposite of Matt.
Yes, you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook at Break Hard Blog, Twitter, or TikTok rather, at Break Hard. And we'll be back next week to recap this, probably, once again, Monday night. Look for us around 7:15, 7:30 again. Yep. And we'll do it then. See you guys.
Bye, y'all.